anybody has experienced anything since the last time we got on a pod. If anything paranormal happened to anyone, something did happen to me. Something happened to me very small, nothing crazy. I had just finishing watching Free Willy 2. If you haven't seen Free Willy 2, it's a good movie. Um, I was walking upstairs, ready to go to bed. Everybody's asleep already. Something grabs my ankle. Now, everyone's asleep. Lights are off. Turn around. Obviously, no one's there. I'm alone. Instead of acknowledging that happened, I continued to walk up. I walked into my bedroom and paid no attention to it. I got close to my bed. I felt it again as I was standing next to my bed. And I still didn't freak out because, more importantly, my daughter is there next to me. So I didn't scream or say anything. I just got right into bed and acted like nothing happened. Popped the melatonin, and we're rocking for the night.
But like seriously though, how scared were you though when you felt
I
it the
was
first time?
Pissing my pants. I had to pee. Coincidentally, I had to pee, and I didn't go pee because of that.
Wait, but
which
Sergio,
I don't recommend for all of our viewers. I don't recommend that. Go pee because I had to pee really bad later.
I remember it was maybe a couple weeks ago. You said you were going up the stairs too, and they said, "Sergio."
Yes, someone said.
Little smack.
Yes, Jesse.
Now your ankle. What's next? How are you? Are you walking up the stairs like provocatively?
I am walking up there like I'm very presentable at a job. Just trying to walk upstairs. Nothing.
Sergio's hips are going like this.
Yes, I agree. I'm either gonna have to invite a priest over or a dominatrix exorcism specialized person. I'm sure there's someone out there that can cover that. But yeah, that's what happened to me. And if you have a story, any of our viewers, like I said in prior episodes, please leave a comment about your recent paranormal experience or send that story to paranormaldudesstories@gmail.com. See, I did my engagement with our viewers. Not bad, right? I'm getting on top of it. Anywho, so nothing else for anyone else? Nothing's happened whatsoever before we move on?
I don't have a paranormal story, but I did visit Puente Mall. And if anybody knows now, it is completely like abandoned. There's still the movies that are attached to it that's in operation, but literally there's like 4 stores. And I recorded a video because you just walk through there and it's just so dead. And it's like once upon a time used to be. So in the video, I say, hey, like once it completely goes abandoned, I'm down to go in. If we get some comments, I'm down to go in and do a live,
100 comments. Oscar will go down there in his underwear only and go at night.
With a blindfold.
With a blindfold. Smell test. Okay. I mean, it's something. It's definitely something.
Yeah, I feel like eventually it's going to be a lot of energy there that has just.
Oh, for sure, dude. I think so. No, it's okay. So, without further ado.
No, don't say my name and go. No, it's okay.
No, I'm surprised nothing's happened for you because you're the the paranormal, the ghost hunter guy.
Well, here's the thing. I've been trying my hardest not to do anything in this home. I don't want to mess it up like I did in Barbara. So
right.
That's what's funny is one of the first things that me, mom, and dad had a conversation about when we first moved here. They were like, "No paranormal stuff. Just please God, no paranormal stuff. Just leave it out." I was like, okay.
He only does it when they're gone. I'm just kidding.
Although, what's weird is
how kids throw parties when their parents are gone. Ethan does ghost hunting while my parents are gone.
I actually have a little question really quick before we go into topic. Has to do with paranormal. So I had a question, Jesse. So ever since
No,
my nana,
show it to me.
ever since my nana had passed away here,
Mhm.
there's times that like we get the feeling that she's here, and sometimes we smell her perfume. Like, and it's been a long time since her stuff has physically been here, so it can't be any of her clothes or anything because her clothes are not even here anymore. So there's times where like I can walk up the stairs and I smell her perfume, or I can walk into the room where she had passed away. I would smell her perfume, and then there was a time when I think I think we are all in the valley at that point, and Danny had stayed behind, and he had went to go grab something from my parents' room. And when you leave my parents' room, it's the living room, so you can see the couches. And he said he saw someone sitting on the couch, and he said he thought he saw our nana. And this was like a year after she passed away. So my question is, would it be possible that she's still somewhat here? No, that's weird.
Oh, that's something else. Might want to look into that, Ethan.
Because I mean, her perfume's very distinct. Sergio knows the smell. It's a very distinct perfume that my nana wore, and for some reason we still smell it.
Whatever Danny did was he had her.
No. Okay. Yeah, because he did. Remember, Sergio? He told us that he did see something sitting on the couch when he left our parents' room. Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying he didn't see something, but I'm saying it wasn't your grand.
All right. Cool. Thanks for clearing that up, Jess. So, without further ado,
something, excuse me, happened to me at my conference. Okay.
What?
Something happened to me.
Speak up.
Well, I just finished talking to Ethan. Thank you very much.
Okay. Go for it.
Anyhow. So I was at a conference this Thursday, and it was in Santa Ana at Hotel Cesar. And apparently it's like an old DoubleTree that was just remodeled. So I instantly felt like energies there. But I was actually telling Sergio that later after the conference, a bunch of us beautiful young ladies were sitting around having drinks, and we were talking about just different paranormal experiences and like ghost stories and stuff. And one of the other ladies in my club, she's clairvoyant like I am, and she told me, "Hey, do you see that man?" And I was like, "Oh, the man sitting over there in the corner." She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, I saw him." And one of the other ladies comes up and she's like, "What are you guys talking about?" And we're like, "Oh, there's a man over there," and like I was like, whatever. And my friend kept telling her like more detail. There's a man over there in the 70s and blah blah blah. And she's like, and so my other club member was telling me, when we were all hanging out in the room, she's like, I saw a man in the corner of the door. Like I sensed the presence. He was like, I sensed it was a man, and I saw it was a man. But I was like, don't tell her, because she already got freaked out and went to one of the other ladies because she had like Florida water or holy water or something in her room. So she followed her to her room to get holy water because she was afraid to sleep by herself because she thought like whatever she sensed was going to, like, I don't know, she didn't want to see a ghost because she was talking about how she's seen a ghost before and it was like the scariest thing. So we saw several spirits and energies this past week, and I'm so exhausted. Yeah, it was interesting.
Damn.
Okay.
And when you see it, Jesse, like, is it like, does it look like a real person? Like, is there like some fog coming out of it, or like, how does it like look?
So I can only sense it. So I'll sense an energy or something looking, and when I turn around, it's kind of like an outline. But she can see face, skin, age, stuff like that. So whenever we're with each other, it's like we kind of fill in our gaps. We fill in each other's gaps because she have certain things that I do, right? So we're both different. So you know, I could sense there was somebody there and that it was like an older, but she could see more of his detail and see that it was like someone in their 70s.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
That's wild.
Crazy.
So yeah, continue with your
Just
intro.
walking around like, you know, like
Yeah, that place is crazy. I heard it was like a double tree, but well, still a double tree, but I just heard it was a little bit more crazy back in the day before they remodeled it and all that stuff. Like there was a lot of like prostitution and lots of things like that and weirdness. So I don't know. I need to look it up, but yeah, it was a horrible hotel. That's for sure.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for your stories. Our personal stories are always great because we could maybe some people relate to them or not. We'll find out. If you relate to any of our stories, please leave a comment so we could discuss these things because we like to do that.